We are back with game number 4 against Terzd. From what I've heard, first turn is favorable with 3 blocks, so that's great. Plus and same wall are in effect. That's hard to remember. We have 3 cards with 10s. This is fully closed. They can't see anything in my hand. Terzd said something interesting about last game, which he won. Was he had a same wall on a 4 at the end, and I kind of thought nothing I can do there. But he made the good point that his starter had set up to be able to same wall a 4, right? I did put out a number that he had visibly shown he might have specifically good play against in that direction. And so there actually was reason for me to fear having specifically a 4 out there. And I didn't consider that. That's clever. That said, we have a new game to figure out plus same wall. What is this? We got some 9/9s. Are those good on this set? I don't know. Do we have any plus ones? The 466A has a symbol. All right, that looks like it has the plus 1 in 3, or sorry, in 4 or 9. Okay, could be relevant. Chansey has a symbol. I don't see that on the board. And Nido King, same 4 or 9. Okay. Oh man, no idea. No idea. Plus same wall. Tens are good. Guess what I'm saying is keep my tens. Um, maybe 7198 in 13. Bottom left. Pretty good at recapturing it. Not a great card. Maybe I need the down though. This feels like a game that's going to be downward to me. 9359. Really, what we're doing is we're just figuring out how to make Chansey a bad card for me every game. That's the goal. I have no idea. I don't know what I should be aiming for here. No heuristics at all. Let's play a weak corner. It's probably dumb because it just creates a free square in 14 now. He has a 10 to the right. Like, I can't touch that. There's no reason to think I'd be able to touch that. Yeah, I think that was just a bad starter. I wasn't really thinking about the half safeties, but I think this is just poor. Maybe he'll be scared to do so because if I have like a 10 up in 9, but I don't. I just don't. Well, that sucks. And I just kind of have to hope he can't combo a 9 up. But I could lose this game very quickly in very poor fashion, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like my starter at all. Is it going to go bad? Unless it goes very good. Because if he goes anywhere else, then I play myself in 14, I think. And it's not terrible. Like, 9 is an easier number to same wall than some, but we haven't actually been seeing many A9s. You know, we saw A9 1-4 last game. But have we seen any? We saw A4 9-4. Okay, so we've seen some. But I don't feel there are that many A9s running around on level 9. So same walling a 9 is tricky, even if we've seen, 9981 lands in 9. You know, we've seen a card that can same wall that still. Um, okay. 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 No, this is great This is great because now we have 5 and 9 paired, right? So I'm just gonna go in we're gonna go in 14 with a 10 facing out. And even if he goes in 5 and we have like no play against, or 9 and we have no play against it, at least we get 5. Okay. Now, of course, if he pulls out like an AA rare facing the right direction, sure that sucks, but like that's really unlikely. Yeah. No, I think we're back in it. We don't have amazing cards. We don't have a lead. Okay, we can't touch that. That sucks. You know, okay. Okay. Just went back downhill again. But but at least we have 2 safe cards. We'll have 2 safe cards. They'll have 3 safe cards. I can count. That's not great. Which card do we want to use? Nido King or Chansey? Hmm. Let's use Nido King. Let's try to pretend Chansey will have some use to us. It is funny. Every game I have Chansey, and every game I'm like, let's head the game to the left. And that's not working great for us. We do have last turn, and potentially, they're going to have to play something at some point in 7 that we can interact with. But we still have 2 locked cards. Again, locked cards don't matter near as much. It's much more about current score. And they're going to be up 7-5, and we're going to have last turn, so that's probably somewhat balanced. What can we same wall? Very little. Maybe I should have kept Nido King, because same wall is the only real rule. But if the next card goes in 7, what's actually going out there that we're ever going to same wall? I don't know. I don't know. Ray thinks I still have the advantage here because I have some safety and I do get last turn. And last turn almost always gets at least 1 capture. So if you're like down 7-5, you're getting at least a tie most of the time. Okay. He goes for setups. Now I have a plus in 7. That plus is not amazing, but it is a plus. I think I'm just gonna go Chansey in 15. If he happens to have a same wall, like more power to him, but like I think that's hard to have. Now, all his cards have had terrible left. Terrible left. But that might be a sign that he just has a left issue. It might not mean much. Chansey, I don't even know if Chansey is more same wallable than other cards. I actually think it might be less. I'm going to go Chansey. Yeah. We take a 7-5 lead. If they have the double capture in 7, then it's 5-5. Sorry, 7-5 them. Which they obviously have. But that card can't have a 6 facing out or we get cool stuff on them. And maybe we can play 9-3-5-9 and 16 there. And then 4-6-6-A will have a capture on last turn. We should be fine. It's hard for them to take that 9. They need a same wall or a +1. They don't have the capture. They don't have the capture. So they were just terrible going right this game. And the question is, can we force a win? And the answer is 9-3-5-9 and 16 is really close. Because that's really hard to take. The 10 doesn't do it. They need a +1 or a same wall. It's really hard to have. And 4-6-6-A has capture threats on board. It can't lose. I think that's the game plan. I mean, I think that was the game plan if they could take stuff. They have a real left issue. Jeez. What a horrendous hand for them. So yeah, I think we're going 9, 3, 5, 9, and 16. It's really tough for them to deal with. We could also flip something. Um, I'm a little worried there about getting comboed, but if we go something like 466A in 8, we're up 7-5, and we're threatening a capture in 8. I'm sorry, in 12. Is that the cleanest way to do it? We're up 7-5. We win if they go anywhere but 12, and they must combo in 12. If that happens, they make it 7-5 them. And then at worst, we tie in 4. Yeah. I think this is actually even better than 9, 3, 5, 9, and 16. Let's think about it again. 9, 3, 5, 9, and 16. We win unless they can capture that 9, which they must have a same wall or a +1 to capture. Very low odds. 466A in 8, we win unless they have a plus in 12. Plus in 12 might be likelier. Plus in 12 might be likelier. Probably is, actually. Okay, we're going to go with 16. I think this is good stuff to double check, but my first instinct was good here. Um, Ray said something about. Good thing I don't read until after I make my move. Ray said, if you have 4 here, that's great. I did have 4. 4, 6A, 6A, and 4 was a great setup for 9, 3, 5, 9. I did have 4. Um, Now, if they can take Chansey there, I don't actually win. So that was kind of a similar option, but amusingly, I did have that setup. Um, but this is really hard to take. What a horrendous hand Terzd had. Yeah, he had a maximum of 4 to the left. Um, yeah. Amusingly, any legal move wins. We'll take the +1, but God, look at his hand. 2 to the left, 1 to the left, 3 to the left, 4 to the left, 3 to the left, and we didn't see his last card, but yeah. Um, well, what a silly game. Oh right, yeah, I'm dumb. Ray is right. 4 was a forced win no matter what, because 4 would flip through 7 to flip 11. I didn't realize the -1 was only on one of those squares. Yeah. All right. And we go to game 3. I think I have to post the result. Opponent has first turn. Ooh, and that's bad squares for me for the thingy. 0, 6, 6, 5. What's this garbage? But I gotta post the result. What a horrendous hand for Terzd though. This is not like a brilliant win, and I blew the ending, even though I did some clever calculation there, or tried to. Uh, Still blew the ending, and yeah, now we're here. So I'm predicting 0, 5, 6, 7, and 4. We should check our hand for +1s. We got a +1 on wind for the 0, 6, 6, 5. That actually could be relevant if 1 is filled. And that is it. But also that card is visible. That's a bummer. So if he goes in 4, we're going in 3 with 4, 4, 6, 7. That's from a Zelda game I've played. That's from Link's Awakening. Yeah, go Link's Awakening. Go play Link's Awakening. Shout out to the great Link's Awakening. Oh, this was meant to be in 2 videos. Games, this game and the next game. I guess technically games 4 and 5, but we'll just put it all in one video. Uh, um, yeah. Ray's like, hopefully you have some pluses hidden. I do not. Every plus I have is visible. I feel like fires are fairly common. This is a little scary to play, but what else are we going to do? We got to get rid of cards you can see. And nicely, 7-6-3-4 is not particularly good for him here. The last game, by the way, his last card was 9-6-9-2. And yeah. All right. Now, I admit we are going to run out of safe things before he does. But I'm going to take the safety I have. Sadly, this actually means his 7-6-3-4 is safe in 15. But I don't think we have a lot of choices here. I know the smart E players would be like, but you can play, I don't know, something clever somewhere. I don't see it. I'm not a smart E player. It's fine. Been a fun match. I think Terzd has clearly been the superior TTN player. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. Well, now what? Um. We're just gonna lose this. We're just gonna lose this. All right, so we gotta go somewhere and say, I just hope you don't have a 7 in the right direction. And he's already used 2 sevens to the right, so we're gonna go on 13. Right? The problem is he'll just go 7-6-3-4 and 14, and we will have the same problem all over again. Right? Yeah. Is there a better way to do it? 0-6-6-5 is not going to find a home here. No, the 7-6-3-4 is going to be safe against us anyway. So we're going to do it this way. We're probably giving his visible card safety, but again, it's going to have safety against us no matter what. Right? We cannot take the 6. He doesn't know that, but it's going to overpower something at some point or be safe. Yeah. I do think clearly from the game so far, yeah, he plays there. I think he deserves it more than I do, but I would like to win. We got those zeros up and that mighty 4 up. I kind of think we have to go 0, 5, 7, 6, and 2. Just hope he has nothing to that direction. The odds are pretty high that he has something. We don't have much information from how he's played. He has 2 cards left. It's pretty easy to have 7s to the right on level 5, because a lot of cards have 2 7s. The thing is, if he has it and he delays going there, we don't actually have something safe to go in 1. So if we go in 2 and he takes, There's a good chance we just can't take that card, and if we can, we have a 5 and a 6 facing out, which is very unlikely to be safe. But do we have anything better? If we played something like 0576 in 9, we're just going to have a 4 sticking out at best. So I think this is the closest thing we got. I think this basically loses on the spot to most hands, but also like what else are we doing? And the upside of this move is if he doesn't have the capture in 1, then 0665 and 5 ties. So this is, yeah, so he had it, and that's GG. But if he didn't have it, this is safe. So congrats to Terzd. I think he deserved this one. I did not. At least all the losses were on Ray's account. That's what counts. You might argue all the wins were too, but that's okay. I do think my one thing I can say is he had way more 7/7s than me, right? I don't think I drew a 7/7 the whole time. And he had a whole bunch. That's a brutal card to see at the end, the 3/7/7/3. That had just been a 3/6/7/3. It would have been fine. Oh well. All right. Nice games to Turds. Congratulations. And yeah, we'll call it there.